It's been a very long time, years actually, since I've been lurking here on YouTube, just watching people's videos, seeing how they've made books, and also over on Twitter, X as it's known, giving daily updates, whether I've been too tired to write, or I've done a little bit of writing, or a little bit of editing. Either way, when my world came crashing down with chronic illnesses, being able to produce something and create something positive, to build something when everything else was getting smaller, really made the world of difference. And I'm really pleased to show you the product of those years of work. So without further ado, here is the cover of my debut novel, Drawing Red. It will be out in various different editions. First and foremost being the paperback. I love this cover. It definitely speaks to my inner anime and manga geek, and also in a way that also represents chronic illnesses, especially one of my most annoying ones being POTS. Now, not many people know, but POTS, where you stand up, your heart rate increases, you struggle to get blood to your head, you faint. Not a lot of people know that the other people who get POTS are astronauts, especially when they come back to Earth. Their brain forgets to send signals to their legs, to close their veins, to pump the blood back up to their head, and see them, back from the space station on stretchers and things. This has been a joy to write. An absolute joy. Let me show you the other versions. So this is the regular paperback, available from Amazon and anywhere else that will sell books. It's been a long time coming. Next up, I've always said that accessibility is one of my biggest ambitions. It's one of the reasons I went indie in the first place, and that is to create a large print edition. Now, I know people who struggle to see and who need large print editions to be able to enjoy a physical book. They've been put off reading, who aren't that up with technology, my husband being one of them. So for him to have a version which is big enough for him to read, following international standards, guides, I've researched a lot, and to see the joy when he can pick up this version and the words are clear is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Yes, there will be an ebook, but the joy that having something like this can bring cannot be underestimated, and I think is very underutilised. So I bring to the table my debut YA paranormal romance and sci-fi fusion as a large print.
Hello, editing Adara here, accompanied by two cats munching on their breakfasts. Just to say that you can now pre-order the ebook for Drawing Red, and it has come to my attention that a hardback version of my novel has been found for pre-order online. This shouldn't be the case. Unfortunately, if you were to order that, which I do not recommend, I cannot guarantee that it is genuine, and I cannot guarantee that at this point it would be error-free. So I strongly advise you to not order the hardback edition at this point. Further information, as I get more updates about the situation, will follow. Now, back to the video.
And last but not least, there's been a big trend recently with fantasy and kind of paranormal-esque, more fantasy, of having very minimal covers. Very minimal. And I wanted something similar myself, but also quite sophisticated. And that's where the hardback comes in. I know this is very, very different to the paperback, but I like it. It's elegant, it's sleek, it knows what it's about, and I think it's especially fitting for a book which heavily involves a book. More on that in a second. When you take it off, you have this gorgeous digital blue cloth. Digital because it looks like cloth. It's actually kind of almost like a matte texture, and it's gorgeous. It looks so smart with the gold colour writing in the middle. So this will be also coming out available for sale as well. And it's your choice whether or not you have it very smart on your shelf. I might keep it like this. Or to use the dust jacket. That's up to you. I'm all about choice. The more choices, the better. And I think the last thing that we need to look at is the blurb. What is my story actually about? Progress doesn't sleep, and neither does a vampire. Facing homelessness, artist Lucy takes a job with global household brand Proskey & Co., entering a world where art meets the supernatural. 1 week in, her charge order, a naive tree spirit inhabiting a notebook, goes missing, along with company supplies. If not recovered, she could lose her job, home, and wolfishly handsome flatmate. Lucy races to recover them, in a journey leading her through mirror portals and uncovering secrets of cosmic proportions. Paranormal and intergalactic peace is on the line. Amidst tangled relationships, chasing down an escaped vampire convict, and a web of family and interspecies politics, Lucy discovers her own voice. But when the time comes to speak, will she be Little Red Riding Hood or the Red Queen? Drawing Red is a thrilling clash of love, loyalty, and unearthly revelations, where courage defies boundaries. Join Lucy in unravelling the extraordinary in this enthralling narrative. Coming to everywhere that sells books on the 1st of March.